I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a kid.
What's up, everybody? Pico here with Boss Ladies Fitness. As you can see, I just re-upped on some Quest bars. I recently just started eating those. I normally eat the Lenny and Larry's protein cookies, but being on this cut, it's kind of hard to fit those cookies in just because they're 400 calories, about 16 grams of protein, I want to say 40 carbs, around there. So I just started getting the Quest bars. They're a lot higher in fiber, higher in protein. They're about 20 grams of protein, and they've got half the calories and half the fat. So I'm sticking with the Quest bars for now. I'll probably replace those with the cookies. But anyways, I'm gonna take you today through a push workout. So chest, shoulders, and triceps. I'm on my way to the gym right now, and I'll see y'all there. All right, so we're here at our first exercise of our push day. We're gonna start with bench. That's pretty much should be a staple in your training program. It can either be decline, flat bench, or incline. I like to do a mix between flat bench and incline. Now right here, I did a warm-up set. Now I'm acclimating up to my working set. So you have your warm-up sets, and then the acclimation sets are, you start adding weight, working up to your working weight. So right now, this is my first acclimation set. I think I'm gonna work up to about 225, and I use the app rep count to keep progress of my weight and my reps. So I try to progress each week. So I keep track of that. My current split is all it is a push, pull, leg. So I work out 3 times a week. With being, working a full-time job and training my clients, it's kind of hard to get 4 days in. But if I do have gaps between my clients, I will, try to do some kind of accessory work, whether it's abs or triceps or arms, anything. I just try to get any kind of session in that I can. So right here, we're working. Like I said, it's my first acclimation set, and I'll explain to you more on form on my working sets. All right, so I acclimated up to 225. I did 1 set at 135 and 2 sets at 185. So this is gonna be my first working set. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Now I do 2 types of training. Strength training, which is 3 to 5 reps, and hypertrophy training, which is also known as bodybuilding, the typical bodybuilding type training. 8 to 12 reps, low rest. So today I'm gonna try to progress on my reps. I think last time I got 3 sets of, I think I did 3 sets of 6, 2 sets of 6 and 1 set of 5. So I'm gonna try to get 6 for all 3 sets, and that's progress. It's small progress, but any progress is better than none. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of this, and I'll see you in the next exercise. Before we go into that next exercise, I wanna talk to you about form on bench. The main thing you wanna focus on is retracting your scapula. So what I mean by that is basically, you get on my back?
Yeah.
So you're gonna pinch back, so you're retracted right there. Drop your shoulders down, and that's how you gotta lay on the bench. So how I normally do it is I lay down, get in position, I kind of pull up here, get that pinch, and just drop straight down. So your shoulder blade, it's all flat on your back, you got the arc right here. I know you've been told that to keep your whole back on the bench. That's what I was told a long time ago when I was doing bench. But this retractor scapula takes off a lot of pressure off your shoulders, so it prevents injury. So that's pretty much the main thing on chest, and I guess momentum with your reps. Just control it coming down, explode up. Control it coming down, explode up. And that's pretty much for chest. And next we got lateral dumbbell raises. Also keep your butt on the bench. Don't lift it up when it gets hard. One more thing. Your breathing is important. Whenever you're coming down, breathe in. Take your deep breath as you're coming down. Come down, explode up, exhale, coming up. You don't want to pass out, all right? All right, so now we got dumbbell lateral raises. With these, first thing first, you don't have to go heavy. If your form's right, you can get a burn with, I do the 20s. I do 3 sets of 15. Main thing you want to focus on these, I'm gonna grab some lighter ones. Main thing you want to focus on these is when you're going up, have a slight bend in your arms. As you go up, come up, lift with your elbows. Boom, have your elbows above your wrist. And when you come to the top, twist your wrist like you're pouring some water. So boom, nice and slow, controlled. As you come down, control it. Don't rest on your legs. So you're gonna go up, boom, twist your wrist, come down, control it, straight back up, boom. All one motion. Just like that. So that's pretty much it for those. It's kind of same thing with your scapula. You want to kind of retract it a bit, because once you come down, you don't want to lose that tension on your shoulders. So just, you know, stand up tall, retract a little bit, boom, go up, control it. You don't have to go like that, just nice and easy, control it. Keep the tension on your muscles, you'll get a nice burn. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15 with the 20s, and on the last set I might do a pyramid down, so 15 or 20, 15, 10 if I'm feeling it. If not, for sure 3 sets of 15. Same thing with these. Focus on that breathing. Breathe in as you're coming down, exhale as you're going up. So you're gonna breathe in, come up, just like that. So what do we have next? We got overhead press for the shoulders. So we took a rest off the chest, came to the shoulders, and we're warming up the shoulders for overhead press. All right, so next we got an overhead press. Now this is also another compound lift, just like bench press. So last time I did this, I did 3 sets of 12 with 100 pounds. I'm gonna try to go for 3 sets of 15, so I can try to progress at least on the first set. Well, all sets really, but for sure try to get 15 on the first one. Like I said, you wanna slowly progress. Now with this one, form-wise, you're gonna come under, you're gonna get under it, lift it off. You're gonna have it right here on top of your chest. Now as you go up, you're gonna move your head back and get that full extension all the way up. Push your head through. Boom. All the way up, get that full contraction. Boom. Nice control. Also on this one, your forearm needs to be strict when it comes to your legs. You're not gonna use your legs on this one. So you're gonna isolate your shoulders. What I mean by using your legs is thrusting, so bending to get it up once it gets heavy. So if you have to do that on your reps, you need to drop the weight, drop your ego, and focus on your form. Slowly, I'd rather you be stronger with good form than bad form and lifting all kinds of weight and pretty much hurt yourself. Also, keep your back straight. Another thing when you get heavier, once you start to struggle, your back's gonna start to bend in more, and you're gonna just try to get it up, and you'll start using your legs. So just keep everything tight, your core, and just fully extend up. Right. That's pretty much that. I'm gonna warm up with this, and I'll do 3 working sets, hopefully 15 with 100 pounds. All right, up next we got tricep push downs. With bench and overhead press, Your secondary muscle that you're working with those exercises is your triceps. So your triceps are pretty much warmed up, but I'm gonna do one warm-up set and then probably move on to my working set. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15, 12 to 15. Now form on this one, I use the rope. So you wanna come down, you're gonna keep your back straight, push your hips out, slight bend in the knees. You're kinda gonna be on top of it. You're gonna bring your elbows in, tuck them right there, and keep them there. You're gonna fully extend down, get that full extension at the bottom, control it coming up. Boom, you'll find a nice momentum. As long as your elbows aren't coming up with it and you're pulling it back down using your whole body to come down, then you're good. So elbows in, fully extend at the bottom, control it, boom, right back down. You'll find the momentum, and that's pretty much triceps. Triceps are also the biggest part of your arm. So I focus on 2 angles on triceps. This angle coming down, and then an overhead angle to get, to get both angles of the triceps. So right here I'm gonna do 3 sets of 12 to 15. All right, so now we're gonna do one more tricep exercise. We're gonna do the overhead dumbbell extension. This is an isolation movement. There's a few variations for overhead extension. You can do skull crushers laying down with the easy bar, or you can even do both arms with the easy bar behind the head. Right here you can focus on one arm at a time. So all you're gonna do is you can either grab it like this, or like I like to grab it like this with my hand wrapped around the dumbbell. You're gonna fully extend at the top. You're gonna bend at the elbow behind the head, fully extend to the top. Get that full extension, control it. Same thing with this. You wanna keep your legs straight. So try not to bounce too much, to get it up. You're gonna keep your legs straight, back straight, keep your core tight. And also with this, you don't have to go heavy. Once you start getting heavy, your back you can start bending your back, or you can start using your legs. Same thing with the overhead press. Right here, I'm gonna do 3 sets of probably 15 with just a 15-pound dumbbell. And this is our second to last exercise. I'll probably end with some ropes, 3 sets of 30 seconds. And that pretty much will be the workout. Wow. That is a push day for me. I can't even talk. All I do is focus on compound lifts, your bench, overhead press. You can also do dips. That's another compound movement. All a compound exercise is exercise that involves multiple muscle groups. So like the tricep, the last exercise you saw, the tricep extension, it's only one muscle. You're isolating your muscles. So stick to compound movements, do the accessory work in between or after, and focus on progressing. You don't have to do any crazy exercises. Focus on progressing either more weight, more reps, or even add a set and do the same amount of reps. That's still progress because you're able to do more. I also use the app Rep Count, R-E-P Count. It lets you track all your exercises, all the weights you do, all the reps you do. So that's how I stay on track and try to get PRs each week that I do, the push day, pull day, and legs. Sometimes you won't progress, it's okay, it happens. Like today, I don't think I progressed in audit and bench. Like I said, last week when I did it, I did 665 with 225. I got the same thing this time. I'm also training fasted. So that's kind of on the head when you need something in your system. But you can also feel kind of fatigue already, but you should be okay. It's on the head, just stay mentally strong, push through your workouts. And also, while you're on a cut, you want to focus on getting stronger no matter what, whether you're cutting or bulking. Cutting, you want to keep all the strength you have. You will lose a little bit, but just try, keep on lifting heavy, and keep your strength. I'm about to have my post-workout meal, which is my first meal. Let me grab it. Woo! All right, right here I got some sushi from HEB. I got a Quest bar, the cinnamon roll, and 2 scoops of Dymatize Elite Snickerdoodle. On this sushi, you're probably like, oh, you can't have sushi. Oh yeah, you can. Especially if you use flexible dieting. And it's my first meal, so I've had nothing. This is probably maybe one of the healthiest ones there at HEB. It's the spicy crab roll. And you're looking at, in just the sushi alone, you've got 400 calories, only 8 grams of fat, 56 carbs, and 16 grams of protein. So, all in all, with all 3 things in MyFitnessPal, 86 protein, 83 carbs, 14 fiber, that's mainly from this Quest bar. Like I said, I highly recommend these. They're high in fiber, and they're better than those protein cookies. Half the calories, more protein, and more fiber, and I want to say less carbs. Especially if you're on a cut, I recommend these rather than those cookies. And mainly all the proteins in this protein shake. So all in all, 86 protein, 83 carbs, 21 fat, and all that is 830 calories. So that's my first meal. Got a lot more calories left, but this was a workout video. I wanted to explain to you guys what I use or what I do and how I keep it simple. You don't have to do those crazy workouts. Just focus on progressing on each exercise every week. And whether you're on bulk or cut, keep all your strength that you possibly can. Keep lifting heavy and you should be good. That pretty much concludes. Wait, hold up for a minute. All right. So that pretty much concludes today's push day workout. I want to kind of hear from you guys what you want me to talk about in my future videos. You know, just give me some topics and I'll be more than happy to make some videos on it. But we've got a lot more content coming your way. More workouts. We'll do another pull workout, a leg workout, and I'll do some more daily eating. I want to start doing cooking videos. So everybody stay tuned. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed so far. Thank you for all the support. I wouldn't be here without y'all, especially all my clients. I thank you. And welcome to the team, to my new clients. I'm looking forward to getting these results. And that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you in the next one.